coal production and coal consumption globally has remained flat. It has not decreased. And so if we're serious about making a real impact, you've got to get your hands dirty to clean up a mess. In the context of voluntary carbon markets, we've certainly seen buyer preferences to be risk averse and lean towards removals rather than avoidances. For example, I've heard prices as high as 100 times for removals versus avoidances of offsets. At this stage, there's now plenty of aerial imagery, satellite imagery on methane that's venting to atmosphere from mines. And initially, the concept was that here in Appalachia, that unconventional shale operators were being irresponsible and, leaking a bunch of methane within their operation. Well, when they started diving deeper into the sources, they found, well, actually, a lot of this methane is coming from mines. And so that baseline of business as usual venting behavior in the absence of some sort of demand side premium exists. It's visually calibrated back to a satellite that shows methane coming from underground into the atmosphere. And so because we have that today, I think it should be a really tangible investment when we make that go away. Say, here's the picture of what it was doing before we got here. With your carbon offset support, we've been able to do this. It's no longer venting. We're now able to capture it and convert it to CO2, which has 28 times less of an impact, and at the same time deliver dispatchable critical energy that is meeting the global energy kind of growing need. So I think if you look 10 years into the future, if we keep going at the rate that we're going today, there have been several studies performed that show the amount of mine methane being vented to the atmosphere will increase with time as much as 3 to 5 times as compared to today. And a part of that is because even as mining operations cease, prior mining areas continue to vent methane to atmosphere decades after mining has ceased. Another reason that it is forecasted to grow is that the pace of capture is not really keeping up with the increase in methane content. What's left in terms of mineable reserves are more difficult to get to, meaning they're deeper and also gassier. So as global coal demand remains flat, these mines will approach deeper and gassier pockets. The amount of methane being released to the atmosphere is going to increase, unfortunately, unless we do something.